Noise from the fridge, because that's not going to be great for the things that need to go on right now. It's usually the freezer that does what the freezer does. Anyway, today this is going to be a special episode where you guys are going to watch me, because whenever I post anything that I post directly from what's the call, the screen record, usually it does not allow it to function. And what YouTube does is the first thing it does, and you can check this out because the same videos have been posted over on Rumble and a bunch of other platforms, but the audio is fine there. But whenever I upload it to YouTube, YouTube cuts out the audio. So today what we're going to try to do is a live stream where hopefully YouTube is not going to interfere. It's going to be a bit of a love fest where I explain and go through some of the awesome channels that you will find here in the background over here. Some of these awesome channels right there, as you will see. And I won't read all the names, but I'll try to read as many of the names as I can in this video. And again, over here, these are all the channels that I've been supporting for a very, very long time, some newer than others. Some of the stuff that used to be behind is now up there. It's just a different way of doing things, but we're just trying to get everything to work as best as we can. So here we are with this. We may have to just, we don't know which phone holder is going to hold this better. But anyway, let's start by saying thank you to all the awesome channels that I support. Again, the full list is not even behind here. It is on that new strange system that is a bit like Instagram on YouTube, where I post on that wall every single day awesome stuff about the awesome content creators that I follow, the cool videos that I see, and just bringing all that content to you guys. I've been doing this for quite some time now. So just read out some of the channels. There is Bio3 Research SRL, which used to be my dad's company. Takashi Oyama does some really fun stuff with FPV drones. We've got Lucy Meow selling stuff here, I think in California, selling real estate. We've got Tia Metamorphosis. Tia Metamorphosis does some really cool art stuff. We've got RC Life On, amazing channel with all kinds of genius stuff, 3D printing, building things out of 3D printing and electronics. We've got Frank Pilato, which is a guitarist. I think it's either bass or guitar. Anyway, electric guitar stuff. Good musician. We've got Skritter, which is a system for learning languages. We've got Francesco Paolo Pilato, which used to be my dad. We have Junna, does some interesting stuff on the drums. We've got Ken Heron, and recently he's done a really fun show with Original Dobo. So go check out that thing over there. He was together on a live stream, which was really enjoyable. We've got Potato Jet. We've got MRTV. Used to be called something else back in the day. But anyway, I think it's MRTV now, which is basically VR stuff. Very good content creator. Tells you all about the latest and greatest stuff in VR. We've got Andy RC with fun drone stuff as well. We've got Cass and Cherry VR, also VR stuff. We've got Tech Drone Media. I've used some of his awesome settings and setups for my DJI Mini drone. I think it's the Mini 2. Then we've got V Reality, which is also another VR channel, very cool. We've got a channel that I can't really, I think is it Cyborg or something, Sexy Cyborg or something. Anyway, that'd be her. Awesome content on 3D printing as well and technology. We've got Thrill Seeker, awesome stuff with VR. Tyro Wood, also VR tech. The Pilot Institute, if you guys want to learn a bunch of things, there's some really cool courses there on the Pilot Institute if you want to get your Part 107. And you have to have the other thing, the trust certificate if you want to fly anything at all these days. You have to have it. You didn't have to in the past, but you do have to have it. You can get this done for free with Pilot Institute, so go check that out. We have Charisse FPV. Probably nobody even knows about her. She only used to have, I think, 1K subscribers. Hopefully, also thanks to my own promotion, she's got more now, but we'll see. We've got Milk FPV, also with FPV. We've got Tom Wong Wing Chung, 187 subscribers from this old picture that you see right here. That's in the 187 subscribers there. Hopefully he's got more now because he's got some really cool content on there. Bushcraft Mo. What else do we have? We have Naries. We have Naries. Naries is really good with 3D printing, but also he will help you because he's very vocal and helpful in the comments section in his live streams as well. If you don't know things about 3D printing and other technology things, he's always there for you. Some of the other 3D printing nerds out there are not so much available, but they do have good content too. But Naries is the guy that I could talk to, as well as Dylan Kowalski. Dylan Kowalski is the guy who got me into 3D printing to begin with, because I finally saw his posts and stuff like that, and I found them to be palatable enough and easy enough for me to actually make the jump into 3D printing. So that was Dylan Kowalski there. We've got Anne Connolly, does amazing tricks with yo-yos. Also, Dylan Kowalski is good with that. Then we have Lawn TV, also cool with technology. Recently, they went to as a CSS. I can't remember exactly the name. There's a basically one of those big gatherings where you can go check out the latest and greatest stuff. And he was there with some cool things going on. We've got Lamar Wilson, great technologist as well, with really fun stuff going on his channel. We have the Jayo Nation. We have Medcram, which is really fun if you want to learn anything about the virus and all kinds of other things. But anyway, it's basically medicine and stuff like that. If you want to learn about that in very easy, well-explained videos, you go to Medcram for that. We have Agenda Free TV for news that is not all about outrage. He's got two different channels, Agenda Free TV and Agenda Free TV 2. And I think he also has something Lookner, where he does something separate from the actual news. We've got Valuetainment. We've got Motion RC, which is for, planes and other like fun things with RC related content. We've got Horizon Hobby, which has helped us out, giving us the Real Flight Evolution so that we can do all kinds of fun things on this channel. We've got Banana Hobby. I don't know if they're still around. I used to love their YouTube videos. Yeah, anyway. Then we've got Brian Phillips RC. I talk about Brian Phillips RC. If you want to learn how to do a bunch of cool things, you can check out Brian Phillips RC. We've got Flying Ryan. Unfortunately, I don't think he's doing videos anymore, but he was one of my go-to. Anything toys RC. He would review them, and that was really useful information. What else we've got? We've got Quadcopter 101, also good with the latest and greatest little drones and things like that. We've got Conflicts. Sometimes he'll put together some robots for you to check out. The RC Sailors, back with the RC stuff. We have URC, and we've got Hackster.io if you want to look into Raspberry Pi projects and stuff like that, how to put together the AIY Google kits. I learned a lot from Hackster.io, as well as DroneBot Workshop, Caroline Dunn. Who else was there? Some really fun stuff with robots. You'll find James Burton. If you want to check out some stuff that is comedy related, it's not always the most kid friendly. Mike Jevons. We've got Paul McWhorter and Granddad is an Old Man. More technology stuff and fun projects. We've got Electro Boom. If you want to see things explode, Very well choreographed stuff from Electro Boom. We've got ETA Prime if you want to know the latest and greatest technology in computers, the microcomputers. You can check out ETA Prime. Who else we've got? We've got the Kelly Blue Book for cars, Top Gear, Drive Tribe. We've got CNET for everything technology. We've got PC Mag. We've got Brian Cooley. Again, this is for cars and reviews and stuff like that. We've got Chris Hartford. What else have we got? We've got SpaceX for everything space. And then we've got, I think it's Helix, 3D printing. We've got 3D printing nerd. Uncle Jesse, love Uncle Jesse. We've got Maker's Muse, and that's all on that one. What else we've got? We've got Ashley Lawless. Ashley Lawless is good music. We've got Blog Ilates. I think that's how you say it. Blog Ilates, as in like Pilates and blog and vlogging. Really cool if you want to exercise and do a bunch of stuff. She's got you covered, but also she creates really interesting products. Again, also related to yoga and that kind of stuff. And I think some of her latest products have finally gotten into Target. So you can buy those, not at all Targets, she says, but it's growing. We have Veganese, and we've got Cheap Lazy Vegan if you guys want to learn about cooking things in the vegan lifestyle. We've got Crazy Russian Dad. Crazy Russian Dad. It's got fun jokes. He'll teach you how to speak Russian, which is awesome in Russian English. Anyway, he's a great guy. He does a lot of fun live streams with his son, and yeah, he's just great dude. Great dude. We have I Am Kawehi. I hope that's how you say it. She does some really brilliant music with electronics and stuff. Never seen anybody else do things like she does. Very inspiring. Then we've got Young360, another reviewer with great stuff. We've got Demari Dendi, an upcoming reviewer with only about 17 subscribers. I hope that he's got more now because he's a great kid. And then what we've got Ryan Freeman. Ryan Freeman, he's got some really fun book reviews and stories about his life. Really fun stuff. Again, another great guy. What do we have? We have Xyla Foxlin or Shyla Foxlin. I can never tell. I think it's Xyla Foxlin. But if you go by the Chinese way, it would be Shyla because you don't pronounce the X. Great technology entrepreneur and everything. And pageant queen. I think first person to send a tiara into space. That's awesome. Anyway, she does amazing things. If you haven't seen that, go check it out. We have Davey504, which is the Sylvester Stallone of bass. Then we have Mr. Steele. Mr. Steele does some amazing things with all of his drones and FPV drones, so you can check that out too. What do we got? We got Linus Tech. Some people like him, some people not so much, but he does technology stuff as well. Louis Rossman. Louis Rossman is a really fun guy who used to live in New York and had a business over there and realized that New York was dying, so he moved elsewhere. And you can follow his stuff over there. He's doing a lot to try to bring the right to repair, the Right to Repair Act, or something that I care about too, is because more and more companies don't want you to be able to fix your own technology. And so he's fighting for that, and that's a cool thing to fight for. Of course, we've got Eli the Computer Guy, which is creating some amazing things, while all the other politicians, again, are just talking the talk but not walking the walk. He's actually creating some very cool education that is very inclusive for everybody, so that's why I watch his channel. We have Alicia Mao. Alicia Mao, another awesome reviewer that is just not seen enough, I believe, and he's done some really cool things, and he's an amazing helicopter pilot, so shout out to him. Did I mention, I think I mentioned Captain Drone, because I always mention Captain Drone. We've got A's Vlog, Divina A, and a whole bunch of others. Did I bring all the... Sometimes they bring the papers, sometimes they don't bring the papers. We've got OC Rocks USA. We've got, which is a whole cool thing about gifting colored or painted rocks to people to bring them out of a rut, if you will, if you're going through depression. That's really cool. I got one of those in my driveway, which was really fun. So I then gifted it off to somebody else, and hopefully they will enjoy it too if they know what they're what it's all about. Did I talk about Rurumiki? Rurumiki does some really fun walkthroughs of video games. If you don't have the time to play video games yourself anymore because you're busy with your life and stuff, you can watch Rurumiki. She does a great job of that. Then we've got Julius George Obos, which has some really fun music that probably nobody's ever heard about. So very easygoing, simple, easy flowing music. What else do we got? We've got the Kifness. He does really fun remixes and mixes with cat sounds and stuff like that. And then he'll use the cat sounds to make music or other cool things. He did one up for Coca-Cola that was hilarious and very cool. What do we got? We've got Moon Tell That. If you want to learn about relationships in a funny way, Moon Tell That. It's all about her and her husband and relationships. It was really hilarious, if you will. What do we got? We've got Miranda. Miranda is another great channel if you guys want to check out robotics and stuff like that. She does live streams, and I think there should be one coming up soon. Then we've got Cosmo Robot Show, if you like little robots. They've taken the robotics to the next level where they're able to get the little robot to say fun things and make little shows with a bundle of these Cosmo robots that used to be, that now have become vector robots, but they used to be called Cosmo. We've got what? We've got Women Who Drone, another fun channel for that, for drones. We've got Little B, also with drones. We've got Mayor Watson. Let's see. All Things Drone. We've got the RC Geek with more stuff like that. I already mentioned Quadcopter 101. We've got Metal Dad. If you guys want to listen to some cool rock music by a Metal Dad on his cool rocking chair, you can out. There's also Kiki Wong. Who else we've got? Grace Kelly. Lots of really good musicians here. Larissa Levere. And then we've got Mia Asano. Music and Ali off on a tour around America. So you guys are fans of Ali the Piper and Mia Asano music, you guys can go check them out. They're doing a tour. Who else we've got? We've got Eddie Nunes, a new really cool and upcoming reviewer for drones and all kinds of fun things. DJI. If you haven't seen his channel, go check him out. Eddie Nunes, big shout outs. Sometimes he'll appear in the original Dobo stuff, and so that's cool to see. Then who else we got? We got DroneXR. DroneXR is a small reviewer as well that I promote strongly, but YouTube keeps unsubscribing me from his channel just to trigger me for fun. Then we got Two Brothers Radio Control and the Petronich Bros RC, which I really enjoy them with all the reviews that they do. We've got Emily Caston, My on High, Barnacles, which does a bunch of really fun things too, all related with, very geeky stuff, but I enjoy it so much. Barnacles is one of the fun channels to take a look at. Now he's doing a lot more live streams with some of his buddies and stuff, so that's also kind of fun to see. Then we've got Essential RC again. Lots of things. You'll notice that there's a lot of RC stuff and drone stuff that I'm really into, and I got a lot more into it during the pandemic because there wasn't a lot of other things to do. As you hear the raindrops here outside, because it's raining in Southern California, believe it or not, but it's true. They won't tell you. It is true. So I think that's pretty much, we've covered the majority of the people that I wanted to cover today. I think we missed out a couple. Who is that? Albert Kim. I don't know why I miss out Albert Kim, but I like Albert Kim. He's over there. He's one of the good ones. Dustin Dunhill also does not get enough credit. Authentic, another great one. And Gadget Inspector, awesome. We've got Joshua Bardwell, which is very controversial to some people for some reason. But anyway, I like Joshua Bardwell. And recently, he's been showing us some of the cool things that he did before he became a YouTuber, or before he became a famous YouTuber, which are kind of fun to see because it kind of humanizes people a little bit. We've got Drone Camps RC. I've got a sticker from Drone Camps RC. He also does some really fun stuff. And will we ever see the famous Kevin and Tom Lee? So Kevin Talbot and Tom Lee RC race. We might, if it gets enough comments. I think they're working on possibly doing a race. Kevin Talbot versus Tom Lee RC. But let's not forget one of my absolute favorite reviewers, RC Girl. RC Girl, she does all kinds of things, including crawlers and planes. And she also jumps on the simulator sometimes. So that's cool to see and fun to watch. Anyway, after all that, I'm going to let you listen to Mark reviews from earlier to, well, from earlier today. Just talk the talk about, well, OMG, right? OMG, guys. So I will stop talking now and I will let Marco Reviews talk for you guys. And he will take the show away. Let's see if we can do this so that you guys can see things properly. We can always try to make it the best that it can be made to be seen. To see or not to see, that is the question that we will ask ourselves. And in the modern world, we should be able to do this. I just don't know. But anyway, let's see how this goes. That's not it.
Well, all right, guys. Today I'm going to do something that is a little different than what I usually do. Yes, it's about Google, but that's a separate thing, a separate ad. What I'm going to do today is I'm going to take the survey as a valued YouTube creator that the YouTube algorithm has been putting down for at least 12 years. I would say closer to 16 years, but I don't have the exact numbers. Unfortunately. But let's take the survey. Again, as a valued YouTube creator, it believes that I am a valued. How much value has it given me? Not very much. Let's be honest here, YouTube algorithm of death. Not a lot. But anyway, let's do this. And it's taken a while. So you see, this is how valued I am. I'm very valued. We'll press English because it's easier for the audience. I could do French, Italian. I wish I could do Chinese, but I'm tone deaf in Chinese. Apparently, I would be tone deaf in Spanish too. They say that some of the words require different tones too in there. That's kind of interesting. I didn't know that until recently. A TikToker let me know about that. That was interesting. Are you 13 years of age or older? Well, what do you think? 40. How many times has the algorithm heard me say that I'm in my 40s? It should know. Right? The technology should be smart enough to know at this point. But anyway. Yes, are you 13 years of age or older? Maybe I'm just dyslexic and I'm not reading that right. What is your age? We're around here. We're around here somewhere. I guess it would be this one. If we had to be perfectly honest, it would be 39. If we had to be perfectly honest. But do we need to be perfectly honest with an algorithm of death that doesn't give two craps about me? So we're gonna put 40. We're gonna put 40 and 44. But if I put 40, 44, does it put me in the half a foot in the grave kind of people? I don't know. Maybe we'll just be honest. because honesty is important. It says, thank you for participating in this brief survey and providing feedback. Your responses to the survey will help us understand your experience as a content creator on our platform and how to improve the quality of our products and services. This survey is hosted by IPSOS, or IPSOS, on behalf of Google, and Google may use data collected via the survey pursuant to its privacy policies. Click to view the privacy policies of Google. Information about your channel, such as channel ID, number of subscriptions, content type, etc., may be added to your survey responses. However, your individual response will be combined with those of others for interpretation, blah, blah, blah. Always use the next button at the bottom of the page. Do not use your browser buttons to go from one page to another. Check the I agree box below, then click next to begin the survey. So there's a thing here that you can go to, which we won't go to here because I don't want to mess it up. So we'll press next. It says, welcome to the survey. Please consider your experiences as a content creator as you answer the following questions. Let's see what they have here. Which of the following categories best describes the type of content you create on YouTube? We'll just put comedy. Let's see, comedy. DIY for sure. Oh, you can only pick one. So we'll just go with comedy. Because this is the stupidity of YouTube, right? You can only pick one. I would say technology. Look at all the ones that I'm actually covering. I would say technology, apps, devices, reviews, which is true. I do vlogs too. But this is what's important, guys. It can only be one, so it's gonna be comedy, of course. Of course it is. But again, the problem is pranks. No, I do not do pranks. I do not prank anybody. But I guess that's a problem. I guess maybe it should be wellness, well-being, and mindfulness. Maybe that should be the one. But how does this work? You see, YouTube is a defective product. We all know it. We all know it's a defective product. But here we stand. Here we are with a defective product. Hey, let's continue on. Which of the following platforms, if any, do you create content for? Discord, nope. TikTok, yes. Substack, I didn't know about that one at all. Facebook, yes. Twitch, I don't use that. Twitter, I don't use that. Patreon, I do use that. Snapchat, I don't use that. Instagram, I do use that. Facebook Watch, I don't know what that is. Be Real, I think I might. I have an account. Triller, yes, I have one of those. Which best describes how you feel about each of the following platforms? YouTube. I'm kind of lost for words, but yeah, very negative. What else? Which statement best reflects your overall opinion and perception towards each of the following platforms? YouTube, speak highly without being asked. Critical without being asked. But yet again, I'm a valued customer, apparently. I'm a valued content creator. Really? Since when? When was the last time YouTube paid me anything? How much do you agree or disagree with the following statement? I can count on YouTube to do the right thing for its users and creators. I disagree strongly. How much do you agree or disagree with the following statement? I feel confident about my future on YouTube. I disagree strongly. How much do you agree or disagree that YouTube is a trustworthy company? I neither agree or disagree. All I can tell you is it's not doing very well by its creators. That's all I can tell you. How much do you agree or disagree that YouTube makes a positive contribution to society? I disagree strongly because a lot of people have been committing suicide, I would imagine, or completely giving up on the platform because it's doing so poorly. How much do you agree or disagree with the following statement? YouTube is an essential platform for creator success. I would say that if you can do well on YouTube, you can make money that makes you successful. So this is something that I slightly agree with. In the past year, approximately what percent of, if any, of total person income comes from being a content creator? Please enter a whole number. I can't. I have to put 0 because you guys won't allow me to make any money. The YouTube algorithm does not allow me to make a single cent on YouTube. What percent of your total content revenue are you earning from each of the following platforms? Zero. And third-party platforms, not much. It's like, I don't know, I gotta be honest with you guys. It's something like maybe I get like $15 or so. I get like $15. So this is asking me for percentages. What percentages? I would say maybe, well, I'd have to say 100% because that's the only money I am making currently at the time. So I guess it would have to be 100% from things like, basically, but this is, it's not really Kickstarter. It is other media such as CG Trader, Experts Column, stuff like that. Third-party tools, services, memberships, interaction, donations. And donations as well. I do occasionally get some PayPal donations. So I don't know, maybe 70% from donations, I would say, and maybe I would say 30% from. But again, it's chips. It's chips, guys. It's almost no money at all. So I don't make revenue on any of these platforms. No, I can't tick that box. Which of the following sources do you earn revenue from as a content creator? Select all that apply. Funding from the platform, TikTok, no. Paid digital goods, yes. Fan funding, yes. Ticket sales, no. Affiliate links, no. Ads, no. In-person events, no. Direct commerce, sales during live streams, no, because they won't allow me to. Featured products and merchandise, sure. Services, coaching, classes, and stuff like that. I have done that in the past, not currently. Content licenses, permission to use creatives, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so mostly I'm going to say CG Trader and Experts Column, and that's going to be a hard one for me because I can't spell. I think that's how you spell it, but it could be wrong because my dyslexia always gets the best of me. What percent of your total revenue are you earning from each of the following? Paid digital goods. We said 30%. Fan funding. We said 70%. How many more times do they want me to say the same thing over and over and over and over? Did you not get it the first time when I wrote it? Anyway. How much do you agree or disagree that YouTube provides me the biggest potential audience? Disagree strongly because it doesn't. I feel rewarded for the amount of effort I put in on YouTube. When my stats keep going down every day, I don't think so. YouTube treats creators fairly no matter their identity. Strongly disagree. YouTube helps me foster a community. It does not. I cannot even get proper communication on the platform. They've removed one of my favorite features, which was private messaging, where you could at least private message with content creators. And most importantly, they could private message me and ask me questions privately because not everybody wants their questions to be publicly seen. Anyway, YouTube allows me to share my interests and creativity with my audience. I disagree strongly because, again, how many views do I actually get? If you look at the stats, you will see that it's disgusting, really. I've been on this platform for So long, so long. I would say almost the inception, the beginning of it all. But if you see the stats, by now I should have millions of views, like millions. Millions! But I don't. On each of the videos that's been out there for so long. But anyway, YouTube helps me foster a community with an audience. Disagree strongly. YouTube values the diversity of its creators. I disagree strongly. It does not. As a vegan, for instance, I should be getting a whole lot more audience simply because it's in. It was highly unpopular in the past, but it's very popular today. It's very in demand today. So considering that I am a vegan, I should be getting a lot more popularity on YouTube, but I'm not. And again, I hit the 1,000 mark for subscribers, and there was supposed to be a snowballing effect. It has not happened. YouTube protects me from bullying, harassment, and trolls. It does too much of that, which is annoying, actually. So I disagree strongly. Treats creators fairly no matter their channel size. Disagree strongly. I know plenty of YouTubers who are small YouTubers, and people get bumped off of their subscriber lists without their consent. I know that because I'm a small channel and I'm subscribed to them, and very often I find myself unsubscribed, which is deplorable if you ask me. So YouTube celebrates all creators regardless of identity. I need to stop this program real quick to show you something amazing that's happening right now here in Irvine, California, Woodbridge. And this, my friends, is a group of geese, and they're just hanging out in front of the car. But guess where they're going? They have all, I guess, would you call those geeselings? Oh my gosh. Anyway, you know what? Show you guys. That is so cute. Oh boy. That was really cute. I just thought I had to show you guys that, even if it's in the middle of a YouTube thingy-majig, I just thought I had to show you guys this. And that's one of the beauties of being able to do things the way that we do things on this ridiculous. Let's make sure this thing is still recording, by the way. It is 15 minutes of me ranting. Let's go. How much do you agree or disagree that YouTube celebrates all creators regardless of identity? I strongly disagree. How many more times do I need to tell you? YouTube has fair copyright rules and policies. Disagree strongly because a lot of the rules and things are not very clear, and it's hard to understand what YouTube wants you to do as a content creator. Eli, the computer guy, and I have been talking about this until our faces turn blue, purple, I don't know, something. About how difficult it is to understand what YouTube really wants you to do. And so if you can't really cater to what they want you to do, it's hard for you as a content creator to do anything good. I've tried pretty much every avenue that I possibly could on YouTube, from doing reviews of technology, of, like comedy, you name it, I've done it. 3D printing, VR cameras, you name it. I've done it all. Art, drawing, 3D modeling. There's all kinds of stuff I've done. Video content creation of all kinds of, you just name it. Just name it. I've done it. It's on this channel. And YouTube has not promoted or made me feel like, okay, well, look, I really like this video or something. Maybe you should continue doing this. No, YouTube has not done that for me at all. In the whole time that I've been on YouTube, I never got a chance to have a manager of any kind. I've had at least 3 channels that I poured my heart and soul into since I started YouTube, and I got no respect. 0 respect from YouTube. So anyway, YouTube makes it clear to me how to be successful. Disagree strongly, as I just said. YouTube makes it easy to build an audience. Disagree strongly. I have been on so many other platforms, and I actually get some kind of vision, some kind of support. Whether it has been TikTok or other support systems, it has been way better on those than it has ever been on YouTube. And I keep showing this and evidence of this, but YouTube does not listen. Anyway, so YouTube cares about my success as a creator. Strongly disagree. I strongly disagree. I could make YouTube a lot of money if it let me. If it let me. YouTube offers monetization opportunities through a variety of content formats, blah, blah, blah. But they raise the bar so high, as I said before, or so low, depending on whether you are jumping over the pole or doing a limbo under the pole. They keep raising and making it or lowering it so that it's impossible for creators, especially small creators, to get in. So what it really is a pyramid scheme at this point. So YouTube offers monetization opportunities through a variety of content. Disagree strongly, and it has absolutely nothing for those people who haven't met those 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers. And every day I see that my watch hours go down, even though I know that's not true, because I have become more popular as things have progressed. But the last time I went to, again, I said, I left for a little while, and I went to New York for a little short vacation. There was really good momentum going. When I got back, death. It was a death of the channel. We've been stuck at 1,500, I think, in 90 odd subscribers for forever since my return from New York. So that is deplorable, if you will. I have good understanding of how YouTube policies and guidelines apply to me. Disagree strongly. I try my best to keep within the bounds of the rules they say, right? But it hasn't helped me. I've made mostly family-friendly content throughout the years on 3 different channels. Hasn't helped me at all in the slightest. YouTube celebrates all creators. Disagree strongly. It just promotes certain creators, and the others, that's it. You're out. You're trash. YouTube makes it easy to upload content that I've posted on other platforms. Disagree strongly. Sometimes I'll make something in a different platform, then I try to upload it over to YouTube, and the audio gets kicked away, gets removed. Or suddenly you get weird copyright claims and stuff when it's even my own voice or whatever on it. So it's like, really? Really, YouTube? Gives me an opportunity to make a living. Disagree strongly. I have been on this platform. I've been the most ignored YouTuber ever to be this long on a platform. That is how bad it's been. The only reason I ever got any popularity at all on YouTube was because I brought audiences from different platforms onto YouTube. That's how I finally somehow was able to go from, it was like 20 or something YouTube subscribers to 1,000 and over 1,000. But now obviously that's dead. So yeah. Am I supposed to be happy, YouTube? YouTube makes me feel part of a creator community. It just doesn't. It just doesn't. I'm constantly supporting other people's channels, and you guys will see that based on the wall. There's a new Instagram wall kind of thing that YouTube has added. If you go through that, you will see how many YouTube creator and content creators I support because I truly believe in them and the content that they're creating. I love their stuff and I support it. The evidence is right there. You see it on a daily basis. I will report content creators that I thoroughly enjoy watching. Anyway, YouTube enables creators to succeed regardless of identity, race, and sexuality. I strongly disagree with that too. Again, certain people's faces are not loved in real life, but also on YouTube. YouTube makes it easy to find other creators to collaborate with strongly disagree. I started trying to get in collaboration with 3D printing nerd Joel Telling from the beginning of time. I don't know if I was not able to contact him or something because something went wrong, or I responded to somebody who impersonated him or whatever it was. But a long time ago, we had some communication over the what do you call that thing? The comment sections that then led on to email, where I continued on the email thing. But sadly, nothing happened there either. Again, the guy's very busy. I am not angry with him or anything like that. But what I'm trying to say here is, it is very, very hard for people to be able to communicate with each other on YouTube and promote each other and all that stuff. So, anyway, watch this. Glitch, while I'm trying to continue on to the next thing, it has stopped here. So what does that tell you about YouTube and how much it appreciates and cares about me as a content creator? It can virtue signal as much as it wants, but in the end, look at this. It is not letting me proceed with my thing. It's just not letting me proceed. It was going just fine until now, but now it's not letting me finish. Look, I can press agree, all those, but it's not letting me go to the next one, and there's no button to let me allow me to go further. It's just not. So what does that tell you about YouTube and the YouTube algorithm? It probably has a system that verified and went through and says, this guy's giving me a negative review, so I cannot allow them to go any further in this venture. So, guys, you saw it. It's happening here live on this thing that I'm using right now, the iPhone 13 mini from Apple, yes, and I am not able to proceed in this, or that was the end. That is the end. It will not allow me to proceed. I went to the previous one. Let's say I agree, or neither disagree or disagree. It went off. Neither disagree or does it allow me to go further? No. You see this? This is stuff that happens all the time to people like me. And then you wonder why my voice is never heard. It won't let me proceed. So anyway, guys, the best I can do, I'm not, this is the nature of insanity, right? Can't do the thing over and over and over and expect different results. All I could do is, I could attempt to refresh the page, but that might just kill the whole thing. Let's see what happens. You have used the browser buttons. Please use the next previous. So I disagree strongly. Let's try to see if it fixes it. I feel rewarded. Disagree strongly. Disagree strongly. Helps me foster community. Disagree strongly. Disagree strongly. Helps me foster community. Again, disagree strongly. Again. You protects me from bullying. No. Disagree strongly. And I'm going to keep going. I guess we're redoing it from the start. It was not my fault. It was not my fault. But I do want this to be heard. I want this to be heard, but I can't unless it allows me to go all the way through. It makes it easy to find other creators to collaborate with, as I said before. No. Next. The button finally appeared. Next. It doesn't let me go. Okay. Oh, it worked this time? No. What? You have used the browser buttons. I have... What the... I have just not used anything other than just keep pressing the buttons, and it's not letting me completely. This is the dishonesty. This is the dishonesty of YouTube. I talk about this all the time, and nobody listens. But this is what I've been living with. I've been going through this for years, and nobody understands or believes me. I've been, you know, been treated. I've been mistreated on this platform for forever, and this is proof right here. You are seeing it right now. It won't allow me to finish the thing. Next. Let me finish the thing. Okay. What types of content do you typically create? Photo images, yes. Very short videos, yes. Short videos as well, yes. Longer form content too. I would say podcasts, if live streaming is podcasts, then I would say maybe just live streams. Status updates for sure, and blog posts. And I would say other, because I do miscellaneous stuff too. From which of the following channels would you prefer to receive YouTube communications? YouTube support representatives, yes. Creator Studio dashboard and banners, I don't give a crap. YouTube creator websites, I don't give a crap. YouTube creators, YouTube channel. I don't know. Does that mean like other people? YouTube podcast creators. YouTube newsletter. Mobile app notifications. Mobile app notifications could be useful, but it could be troublesome. Maybe emails. YouTube community forums. You could contact me on whatever. Others, please. A channel manager would be great. Would be great. After this many years of service, working as a content creator for YouTube. Yes, that would be amazing. That would be amazing. Which of the following emotions describe your overall experience on YouTube creator? Sad. Very, very sad. What the heck? Okay. The saddest you could be. Am I insecure? No, I'm not insecure. I don't give a crap. Do I feel lonely? I don't feel lonely, but the platform makes you feel lonely. Uneasy? Put it about 5, uneasy. Stressed. Oh, it is very stressful for everybody, I think. Anxious. Very vulnerable. I am not vulnerable. So it's like, whatever, bro. How familiar are you with Creator on the Rise? How familiar are you with Creator on the Rise? Never heard of it before. Now, please think about platforms you may have seen or heard about recently in the news. Often. Wait, in the news? I mean, on YouTube news. That's what I mean. How often have you heard negative stories about the following platforms? Often. What positive news have you heard about YouTube in the past few months? None. None at all. None at all. YouTube is not giving us content creators what we need. A base pay for I can consider myself a veteran a veteran of YouTube because I've been on this platform for more years than most people who watch the platform have been alive. So I consider myself a veteran of YouTube. So not at all. YouTube is not giving us content creators what we need. A base pay for veterans of YouTube, at least $5 a month. It's not a lot. Dollars a month to show appreciation. A human account manager to help us set up payments so we can get paid and help us understand the rules so we can excel in the craft. Also help us reach out with other content creators with similar ideals so we can support each other. Basic stuff, guys. Basic stuff that would make YouTube a platform that's not a complete piece of crap. What negative news have you heard about YouTube? All kinds. The beloved CEO, Susan, has stepped down. That's negative news. It's negative news, but at the same time, it's like, okay, at least she's going to do something better with her time, which is spend time with her family, do something better with the money that she's earned. Hats off to her. Hopefully she'll have a good time. So, YouTube has pushed many content creators to depression. That could have also led to suicide. Of course, there's plenty of behavior. Many content creators may have turned to drugs to alleviate their social media depression. Shabam! Let's see what else they've got here. Please indicate how much you agree or disagree with each of the following statements. I feel comfortable when I hear negative stories of YouTube. No, I do not feel comfortable. The negative news stories about YouTube hurt my personal reputation. I agree strongly with that. It is easy for me to recall a negative news story regarding YouTube. I agree strongly. I feel upset when I hear negative stories about YouTube. Yes, because it could be a fantastic platform if well managed. I believe the negative news stories I hear about YouTube to be true. I do. I'm living proof of it. After hearing a negative story about YouTube, I typically feel it is unfair to blame YouTube. I disagree strongly. there are things that YouTube could do to make it better, and I've described them in the little thing that I wrote earlier. After hearing a negative story about YouTube, I feel guilty for actions of YouTube. No, because I didn't participate in any of the stupid things that the people did. So I disagree strongly because I did not jump on the let's do stupid stuff on YouTube and propagate hate and all that stuff. I never got on that boat. So, after hearing a negative story about YouTube, I distanced myself from YouTube. Neither agree to disagree because I'm still on the platform, as I said before, promoting the YouTube creators that I enjoy and love, as well as I've been the one that started off explaining to people what the heck was going on with the algorithm and why it turned against us as humans and how it motivated other people to start doing more stupid crap. Anyway, I'll never get credit for it. But anyway, after hearing a negative story about YouTube, I want to do something to try to resolve the situation. Yes, I agree strongly. I want the platform to do better, and I want the platform to be successful, and it's just not successful as it is today. Next. After hearing a negative news about YouTube, which actions are you more likely to take? Please select the top 3 actions that you would most likely to take. Wait to post content until the incident calms down. Apologize or address the negative incident through specific content. I do that a lot. Consider leaving the platform. I will not leave the platform because, again, as I said before, it's the same reason why I haven't left California is we want to make California a better place. Don't just give up on California and just leave. You can make it a better place, or maybe you can make it a better place from outside of California, but still don't give up on California, right? That's the idea. That's about all. So what I do is apologize or address the negative incident through specific content. That is what I do. And then there are too few answers, at least 3. Oh, okay. Continue posting content as if nothing happened. Also, continue to create new content at regular rate. Yes, I do that too. So I wanted 3 and I gave it 3 now. Imagine that YouTube was a person in your life. Which of the following would the relationship be most resemble? Please select up to 3 responses that best describe YouTube relationship with YouTube. Well, the algorithm is a piece of incredibly crappy poop. So, well, it's my boss. The YouTube algorithm is my boss. It's a pest. Stranger. Marriage of convenience. Secret lover, teacher, mentor, teammate, child, parent, casual friend. Go and crap yourself. All right, there, good. That's a good combination there. So we went with boss, pest, and marriage of convenience. Hey, I'm just being honest. I'm being honest. So, if you had to select one of which of the following relationships most resemble the primary relationship you would feel, I think it would be a marriage of convenience. Because, let's face it, I've always wanted to be able to have sponsors, companies that send me stuff so that I can review it. And let's face it, the other platforms really don't help with that at all. So YouTube is the one to be on, but you have to have 100,000 subscribers, which it doesn't allow me to do. So here we are. Marriage of convenience. If you could choose from any of the relationships below, what type of relationship would you prefer to have with YouTube? Well, I would like it to be a committed partnership. I would like it to be a teammate. I would like it to be you can't have multiple. I would like it to be a committed partnership. And what I mean by that is I would like it to say, okay, well, I've seen you do a lot of stuff over the years. You are a veteran of the platform, and I appreciate that you've tried. You may not have been the best, this and that. We obviously put a lot of work as a YouTube algorithm to put you down. Maybe this is, every dog has its day. Maybe this is your time. That's what I would like to see, and I would like it to be committed so that it doesn't just dump me after a couple of years just because it just changed its ways once again, right? So that's the idea here. A committed partnership. I will continue to, my thing is, I will continue to make content for YouTube, and YouTube will give me something, even if it's like $5 a month. That's good. That's showing me something, right? That's showing me some appreciation. And imagine if I'd had $5 for 12. I'm gonna say about 15 years at least. But even if it had been for 12 years, if I'd had $5 for 12 years every month, imagine the difference it would have made in my life. Anyway, in which of the following moments, if any, do you feel most strongly that YouTube resembles these relationships? Select one of each relationship. So, boss, after creating videos for another platform, in which of the following moments, if any, do you feel most strongly that YouTube resembles these relationships? Select one of each. What? Boss, after creating videos for another platform. Oh, okay. Checking my YouTube analytics page. Oh, you can only pick one. That's stupid. Okay, well, checking my YouTube analytics page. Yeah, it's stupid. Pests. Oh, I'm not sure if did I. In which of the following moments, if any, do you feel most strongly that YouTube resembles these relationships? Boss. Oh, boss. Okay, so I have to say something positive about it. I think I'm going to say none of the above. Pests. After checking my analytics page, I know that's marriage of convenience. After creating videos for another platform. This is stupid. Some of them ask you to press the button next. The other one, some of them, you see why YouTube is stupid? It is stupid. It is just stupid the way the way they make these things. On some of them you have to press next. On some of them it just moves to the next one. There is no consistency in YouTube at all, and you wonder why I'm frustrated. Please select this. Please select the set of circles that best describes the extent that YouTube values overlap with your own values. I don't understand the question. Please select the set of circles that best describes the extent that YouTube values overlap with your own values. The more vs less. You think YouTube values overlap with yours. The more overlap, less what? So, I don't know. I guess I'm going to go with it does not overlap with my values. I think that's what it's asking me. But this is a stupid question. The way it's asked. Please select the top 3 values that are most important to you in terms of ideal sharing platform. Proactive, balanced, authentic, supportive, available, candid, caring, transparent. You can only pick 3. Dang, I wanted to pick 4. It's between. Let's do that for now. To what extent does YouTube exhibit each of the following values? Authentic, not at all. Supportive, not at all. Transparent, not at all. We would now like to ask you about your thoughts towards creators from YouTube and other platforms. Please take a second and think about a creator who has influenced you as a creator in the past 6 months. If you think of more than one creator, focus on the one who first came to mind. Now, we would simply like to know the name of the creator. I'm gonna say Captain Drone. Captain Drone for his continued support has been big, because he's also sent me stickers and stuff, so that is like supportive. I'm gonna say Eli, the computer guy. Eli, the computer guy, because he has a vision that I'm into as well, because of the creative stuff that he's doing to promote inclusivity and stuff through education. I think that is a beautiful thing. But there's so many others. Like, again, all the ones that you see on my wall every time I do a live stream are extremely valuable to me. Brian Phillips RC, and I'm pretty sure I wrote that incorrectly. And the RC Sailors for providing family-friendly content. That's really cool. So Captain Drone for the support and stickers. Eli, the computer guy, promoting inclusion with education. We've got Medcram, and valuetainment, and agenda free TV with Mr. Lookner for providing useful information throughout the pandemic and other things. And I mean, the list goes on and on and on. Like, you've got the you've got Paul McWhorter. You've got like Paul. I can't even spell that. We're gonna go with the top tech boy. I think it's Paul McQuarter. I don't know. And basically the list goes on and on and on. Like, I would love to list everybody in here for all the cool things that they've done, like tech education. Talked about, who else is it? Kowalski, Dylan Kowalski, for 3D printing. He's the guy who actually got me into 3D printing for real. And again, the list goes on and on and on. All kinds of awesome companies. For instance, we've got Horizon Hobby for sending me Real Flight Evolution. I mean, and again, and list goes on and on. Next. Hopefully it'll keep it. Thinking about Captain Drone for his continued support and stickers. You like computer, okay, and all that. Influential creator. Please select the set. Please select the set of circles that best describes how close you feel to the creator. The more or less, blah blah blah. It's very influential. All these people, very influential to me, and helpful. How influential is Captain Drone, blah, 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 and all these amazing... Again, I have not written all of the channels, but what I mean here is all the channels that I put on there in the back of my live streams. They're all influential to me. Extremely influential. Extremely influential. What platform do you find this influential creator on? Select all that apply. They are on YouTube, but they are also, I believe most of them are also on Facebook. I don't know about Twitter. I think some of them are on Patreon, and I don't know about any of the others, but, you know, I usually just watch them on YouTube. Which are the main platforms that you find follow of interest on YouTube? Hey, I gotta be honest. I watch them mostly on YouTube. How old would you estimate this influential creator is? I don't know, and there's multiple ages, so this can really range. I don't know. We're gonna go with a medium. Again, I don't know. I know some are above and some are below, so we're just gonna go with some kind of mean here. We're gonna do that. It's a lot of creators. So, how familiar are you with the ability to live stream your video content on the following platforms? Somewhat. I know a fair amount. I do it all the time. I know a little. I don't know this product. I don't use this product. Which of the following platforms have you used to live stream your video content? Yes, I think I've done at least one. Yes, a lot. I don't know if maybe I'm not eligible for it. I don't know. Because I don't see a one that allows me to. So maybe I'm not eligible for it. How strongly do you agree or disagree with the statement? I prefer to use Facebook to live stream over the other platforms. I neither agree or disagree because it's not fantastic for it. How strongly do you agree or disagree? I prefer to use YouTube live stream over other platforms. I like to do live streams on it because it's just easy and breezy for me to do it out here, and I've basically made it so that I do this often. I put my foot down and said I must live stream at least once a day, that kind of thing. But it's not great. I mean, I'm gonna say slightly disagree because I just don't get the viewership that I should be getting. And on TikTok, I agree strongly because I get a lot of viewership over there when I live stream. How satisfied are you with creating live streams videos on the following platforms? Facebook. I'm neither satisfied or dissatisfied. Just not a whole lot goes on over there on the Facebook. YouTube, I am somewhat dissatisfied because I don't get a lot of viewership. How satisfied are creating live stream videos the following platform? TikTok, I'm very satisfied because people show up and they even drop comments and all that good stuff. To what extent do you agree or disagree with these statements live on Facebook? Has easy to use tools? Slightly agree. Neither agree or disagree. Has easy to use tools streaming mobile. agree slightly. Allows me to create innovative video content, neither agree, disagree. Enables audiences, sort of. It's still better than YouTube, but, helps discover, neither agree, disagree, is Facebook. I don't even get paid for Facebook either. Nobody gives a crap. But anyway, allows me to interact directly with my viewers. I haven't used it enough to be able to tell you, so I'm not gonna. I know how to get most of our views, features. Okay, let's do the same thing for YouTube. YouTube, I'm gonna disagree slightly on pretty much everything, because it just doesn't do a good job. And it cuts me off. It's the only platform where I live stream and it cuts me off. So, yeah. It's the only platform that I've ever been cut off when I'm doing a live stream. So, you can't really give it a lot of credit. To what extent do you agree or disagree? Has easy tools for live streaming. I agree strongly. Helps me grow my channel. Yes, I agree strongly. Has easy to use. Yes, I agree strongly. Allows me to. So TikTok is doing way better than. Yes, it's doing way better than the other one, which is YouTube and a bunch of the others as well. TikTok is winning. They're probably going to shut it down, but it's winning. How familiar are you with each of the following platforms that allow you to watch and create short videos using nothing but your mobile phone? I know very well. I know very well. I know a little. I don't use it much. I don't use this at all. Oh, I know it only by name. I think I've used it like maybe once in my whole life. Which of the following platforms have you used to watch and create short videos? Yes, I've used it. Yes, I've used it. I guess I've created reels, something, but not much. It was a long time ago. How satisfied are you with each of the following? Very satisfied. Somewhat satisfied. Somewhat satisfied. To what extent do you agree or disagree with TikTok short videos using nothing but your mobile phone? It's okay. I mean, provides me the best tools. I agree slightly, strongly. Is easy to use. I strongly agree. Gives me the biggest potential of audience. Yes, TikTok does. Provides me the most opportunity. Yes, TikTok does. Agree strongly with all of the things. Is essential for the creator's success. Yes. Allows me to keep my audience engaged. Okay. Gives me a viable opportunity to make money. I can't agree with this one because I haven't made any yet. So there's that. So makes it fun. I disagree slightly. There's not much there. Provides me the best tools. Disagree slightly. Again, this is all going to be a disagree slightly because YouTube has done absolutely jack crap for me in the entire time that I've been on YouTube. I'm just being honest. I know honesty is not a big thing. It's not popular, but it's the truth. To what extent do you agree or disagree with Instagram Reels? I just don't use it much, so I don't really care. To be honest, I don't really care about Instagram. It doesn't do much for me. If it did more for me, I would use it. But, I did post a lot back in the day, and it just didn't get anything. So, to what extent I don't use this crap. I don't use Snapchat. Not a fan of Snapchat. It's not my thing. What's the other one? WhatsApp. I don't use that either. I don't even know why it's around. Just maybe, I don't know. Do we really need a WhatsApp? Which of the following reasons best describes why you create content on YouTube? To make money? To utilize a format that works better for my audience, to try. Sometimes that's true because long form content is still something that I care about. To try a new idea before investing time in long video. To utilize format that works better for my content. Sometimes that's true. To promote my long form videos, yeah. To try a new idea before investing, sure, why not? Okay, let's go. Which of the following categories best describe the type of audience you create content for? I would say that my content is probably from 25 to 40. But to be honest with you, a lot of it is very grandma friendly. So maybe it's more this than that. You know. Oh, it gives you multiple. It gives you. It is very family friendly. So vegans also. But anyway, guys. Now we'd like you to think about your priorities as content creator. As with many areas of life, being content creator often involves balancing having culture, creative freedom, produce your best work, earning money, blah, blah, blah. When you're creating content, which of these do you often prioritize, creative freedom or maximize income? I think I try my best to do both, but I think creative freedom is at the top. In the last 30 days, do you recall receiving YouTube Creators monthly newsletter in your email? Yes, I did receive it. Did you read the YouTube Creator monthly newsletter? Yes, I read it. What is the level of familiarity of each of the following YouTube events? Attended, participated in most recent events. Have heard, but never attended. I was never invited, okay? I was never invited, so... So I don't know how to respond to this. I did not participate because I was not invited. What is your level of familiarity with each of the following YouTube events? YouTube Shorts, Creator House. I've never heard of it, although, what? What is your level of familiarity with each of the following YouTube events? YouTube Shorts Holiday Party. I was not invited. Made on YouTube. Attended, participated in the events. Never heard of it. Never heard of it. Overall, what you heard about neutral, because I was not invited. No impact, because I was not invited. I happen to be male. I know it's hard to believe. Thank you for taking our survey. That is all the questions we have for you today. All right. Done. That is all, guys. That is all, folks. Thank you so much for joining me on this 1 hour rant. What's going on? I do not want to shop now. Here we go. So anyway, thanks so much, guys, for joining me on this 1 hour rant. I'm going to stop the broadcast, and I will see you all in the next one. Take care.
So there we have it, guys. That was the live stream that I wanted to make. Again, I could have done this. by uploading the video to YouTube from the other thing. But the reason why I did not do that is because every time I do that, the algorithm removes the audio from my video. And you guys, if you have followed the channel long enough, you've got to check out my Rumble and my other basically alternates, BitChute, where I will upload the same video, and when I upload it to those platforms, the audio remains there. But whenever I do it on YouTube, the YouTube removes it. So that's why I had to do this thing that I did today, the way that I did it today. So yeah, and again, as usual, thank you for watching. Really appreciate you guys that do show up. And I'll probably see you in the comments in other platforms because nothing really happens on YouTube. And with that, let's hope for a better YouTube, a better tomorrow, and just a more prosperous setup for everybody, so that even the small channels can have a chance, even the slightest of chances. Again, as I said before, so many times I've had to re-sign up or become a follower to many of the smaller channels, such as DroneXR or DroneXR, Divina A, A's Vlog, and the list goes on and on. And again, another really good YouTube channel that would get even better, for instance, is Demari Dendi. It's a really small YouTube channel. When I first saw his channel, I think he only had like 3 or 4 subscribers. Now he finally has 17, but how many years have gone past? Like, if he got a little bit more motivation, that channel would pick up. Again, lots of different things that I've done for the smaller channels that nobody gets to see. And again, when I type in Marco Reviews into the search engine, a whole bunch of other channels show up, and it's not really about me. So that's kind of interesting how that goes, but you know, it's YouTube. And with that, guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you all in the next disaster.